that one for real. Hold up. Lotus flower bound, firefly, when I'm low, she take me high.
Okay, first of all, let me just say that Wale song featuring Miguel has to be one of my favorites. They need to come up with a fragrance called Lotus Flower Bomb, because I feel like it would smell kind of like a mixture of Halle Berry's first perfume and Shakira's new perfume. Blend that together, I will buy it. Anyways, on to a more important topic. I've been studying for midterms, so I do apologize for not maintaining my promise of weekly videos. I've been busy studying, videotaping, you know, being a student, whatever. So I'm in the middle of really trying to make these concepts stick to my head, and I came across a very interesting concept in my nonverbal communication in human interaction book. And one of my favorite classes, by the way, is my nonverbal communication class. So I came across something called the matching hypothesis. Let me just read this. This, in a nutshell, says the tendency is to select a person similar to yourself in physical attractiveness, preferably a little above your self-perceived attractiveness. Let me just break it down. In the dating world, we choose people who we think are attractive. Case in point, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. True. Now, some researchers sat down and analyzed, observed, and researched this concept of matching hypothesis, where they came up with the conclusion that in general, most people pursue or are attracted to people that in their heads look like them. Think about it. Let it marinate. Let me repeat. Researchers came up with an idea called matching hypothesis, which means when you're out there in the world and you see someone that's attractive and it crosses your mind, can I date this person? You find them attractive because in your mind, they match your level of attractiveness. So you seek out partners that in a weird way kind of look like you based on your self-esteem. Now, if you see yourself very poorly, then you're going to choose somebody that's a little less attractive than what you think you look like. If you have high self-esteem, you choose somebody who is more attractive than what you think you look like. Couples that look alike, dead on parallel with this matching hypothesis idea. I thought that was really funny because it just makes you think. You sit there and you wonder, based on my exes or based on the people that I've dated, do I look like those people? Kind of weird, right? Ugh. Just thought I would share that with you guys. Just, yeah, when you guys engage in good conversation, which is, to me, a very important component in communicating with people. If you can't have a good or hold a good conversation with me, I'm not going to stay interested. Sorry. So, yeah, call up somebody when you're eating lunch at school, when you're at work on your lunch break. Sit there and just bring it up to a coworker or a friend. Be like, hey, yo, did you hear about the matching hypothesis? They'd be like, what is that? Break it down. Then you'll sit there and start thinking about who you dated, who you are dating, or who you are attracted to, and see if they match your level of attractiveness in your head based on your self-esteem. Another thing that I want to share with you all is just the whole notion of education and knowledge. And it's a beautiful thing. I remember seeing a speech by Dr. Ben Carson. Oh, such genius. Love it. He said something to the effect of, people can steal your cars, they could damage your property, they can break into your home, they could deface your very valuable items. But one thing they can't take away from you is your knowledge. So all those things can be damaged, stolen, burned, held hostage, all your properties. But with the education that you obtain from school, you can just get those things back. I thought that was a beautiful concept, and it stuck with me the moment I saw it. I just thought I would share it with you guys. So go look it up on YouTube. One last thing. I am a sucker for reading articles online. Case in point, I do write articles, and I have a new blog up on my WordPress account about Beyonce's very suspicious baby bump. You guys can determine if it's real or fake. I'm not going to sit here and say if it's real or fake because I'm not in her belly. Not my place to say. Anyways,